One of the things that we found in listening to HSU students talk about their experiences coming here is how common it is for new HSU students to experience some degree of what they often describe as culture shock. Now, this is completely normal for any new college student, living away from family and familiar environments for the first time. So, why am I here telling you about this? I'm telling you all this because I want you to expect that your new life as an HSU student may take some adjusting to, but to know that this transition is a process you will get through, and to know that there is a whole campus community that is here to support you in that process. At the end of this video, I'll highlight a few of the many resources on campus that are here to support you in that process. But before that, I'd like you to meet some current HSU students and let them tell you themselves about their experiences coming to and transitioning to life at HSU.
What was hardest for me to adjust to was, well, the culture shock. And coming from Los Angeles, coming from an urban city and moving to a rural area was pretty hard at first. Less people, more darkness, and not being able to speak Spanish all the time were definitely some things that I had to really adjust to before I could really fall in love with this place.
The biggest challenge for me when I first came to HSU was probably the large size of the campus compared to the small high school I came from, and also the distance from my family in Washington.
I think the hardest thing for me to adjust to coming to Humboldt State was not seeing my family every day. I'm used to always seeing my family, going to family gatherings, and just spending time with them. Like, my family is my world. And so coming up here, that made that really hard to do. But Skype really helped out with that. I was able to see them, and technology really helps with that.
What helped me get in touch with the community and make me feel a sense of home and a sense of belonging and a sense of community was joining clubs and being involved with the community. My freshman year here in college, I wasn't very involved, so it was difficult for me to feel a sense of home and a sense of connectedness. So I remember my second semester, I joined the Yes House, and that helped so much. It helped me get in touch with the community and helped me volunteer and helped me make new friends and connections, so that was very great. As well as I had friends who were in the Latino peer mentoring program, and they access so many great resources on campus and off campus, so that definitely helped a lot. And I also found myself attending multicultural center events as well as the Women's Research Center events, so definitely that helped me feel more at home and it made me feel welcome and a sense of community.
What helped me to make the transition to HSU was finding a good group of friends and joining lacrosse and a variety of other clubs. And that helped me meet friends and helped me make the transition as a whole.
And another thing was being a part of the ambassadors program. It forced me to learn about the programs here that the school has to offer, learn to love the school, and learn the amazing things that Humboldt State University is. I feel like a lot of people feel disconnect because they don't know what Humboldt State really is, what we represent, what we stand for. And when you learn what we stand for, it makes you proud to be a Humboldt State student.
But I think what helped me adjust the most was joining the Lumberjack newspaper at school, because it introduced me to a small group of people who shared my interests, and it made the campus feel like a really close, tight-knit community.
Two big things helped me make the transition to HSU. First, by my second week, I joined an improv team, and improv is something that I like, and I was lucky enough to find a team. So I got on that, and I got to make a lot of friends, and I got to feel comfortable and do something that I love. But most importantly, I fell in love with everything around here. I fell in love with hiking, I fell in love with the redwoods, and until I realized that I'm in one of the last big places that has this much nature on this planet and that I should really enjoy it, that really helped. Once I could fall in love with the nature and once I could fall in love with being here, I could really focus on my studies. And so it really was being here, it really was hiking in Fern Canyon. Go to Fern Canyon, it's freaking awesome. It really was hiking in Fern Canyon that made me fall in love with everything, and then I became a real student.
Honestly, what made me fall in love with the Humboldt State University experience is its location. I started to explore around campus a little bit more, started to explore the area, and it's one of the most beautiful places I've ever seen.
What made me fall in love with the school and made me stay here and continue coming to HSU was knowing that even though there was a small portion of diversity in here, the community seems very strong and also very supportive.
I think what really made me fall in love with Humboldt State University was learning our graduation pledge. And our graduation pledge basically says that after you leave here, you're going to go out to do something that's socially just and or environmentally just. And I think that's so amazing to know that I go to a school that's our statement. That's what we want. We want to go out and make the world a better place. However we do that, whatever that looks like, that makes me happy to be a part of this and to have that degree that says I'm from this school and this is what we believe in.
As you can see from all of these student stories, the HSU experience will be different for everybody. Getting involved on campus in activities that are meaningful to you is one of the best ways you can make the most of your college experience. With nearly 200 student clubs, several sororities and fraternities, multiple intramural sports teams, and infinite volunteer and leadership opportunities, HSU really has something for everybody. In addition, I encourage you to make use of the many campus resources that are here to support you. Whether you will find what you are looking for at the HSU Writing Center, the Latino Peer Mentoring Program, or the Disability Resource Center, or get excited about doing research with faculty in your major, there are lots and lots of resources that are here to support you. I'm very much looking forward to welcoming you to HSU in the fall. In the meantime, congratulations on your admission to HSU.